Good morning, comic book fans. Welcome back to Ka-Pow Comics. I'm your ever-loving Shorty, and today we're going to do the new comic book day thing that we do, stuff that isn't even on sale yet. So to kind of make up for that one, there is a link in the comment section, which actually is a bunch of stuff that is on sale. We have a web store. I don't usually mention it very much, simply because this is going to sound odd. I run a comic book store. I do comic book reviews. My business part hates this aspect of my personality, but I only really want to sell cool stuff to people who already want the cool stuff. If you've ever seen Empire Records, the Jack Black character, I'm like the opposite of that. Like, I'm never going to be like, oh man, you read this, but you haven't read that. I'm embarrassed for you. You should be buying all. I'm not that kind of person. I kind of understand that what I sell is not an essential for anyone in any shape or form, but people still love it and they get joy from owning these things. And I like to be part of that. But I don't push it. I've never been the hard sell kind of person. However, times are tough everywhere. I understand that as well. So it's worth pointing out that, yes, people watching this may never actually step foot into my shop, but there is a link to a web store, and if you see anything you like, you can get it from us. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I'm done. I'll try not to mention it ever again. But for now, we're going to go and talk about all the things that are out tomorrow. I'm going to start with comic books again, because I found out these are just easiest to move out of the way and give me more space for other things. So we have 20XX, which I believe is a one-shot tied into something else. I've not read the original, so I'm not too sure on that one. Agretsuko, Out to Lunch, which is another Agretsuko comic book. I think if you know what those are, you kind of already know what's going on with those. Batman White Knight Presents Red Hood. Now, I do quite like the White Knight Presents stuff, but I've not read the latest one yet. I'm going to wait for the collection, but I do like those covers. Plus, Red Hood is cool. Black Adam, The Justice Society Files, Cyclone Issue 1. I think there might be a Black Adam movie out or something, guys. So just, they're talking about it quite a bit. Demon Days, The Iron Samurai. We only got sent the Pishimomoko variant for this one. I think that should cover everyone who wants it, which reminds me, we actually were only missing one thing this week, which is kind of unusual for a delivery from Diamond UK. What we're missing was 8 copies of Batman. So I'm going to do my best to make sure Batman gets into the hands of as many people as possible this week, but chances are people have to wait until next week, because that's a big chunk of comic books that just didn't get picked. Frustratingly, we didn't end up with anything extra for free. Anyway, carrying on with this week's stuff, we actually have a new Spider-Verse one, Edge of the Spider-Verse, which I think is going to be the end of the Spider-Verse kind of thing, with a Scotty Young variant cover, if anyone fancies that. I like the Spider-Verse stuff because it gave me Spider-Punk, and I love that. Frankenstein New World, another Mike Mignola one there, for just people who read Mike Mignola. This one is actually on my pull list, Golden Rage. I honestly don't want to spoil too much what's going on. I'm going to review it. If you're interested in that one, just keep it on the channel, hit the like and subscribe thing, and you'll get the reviews of this and a few other things. Hey, look, Shazam, new champions of Shazam. I don't know, maybe there's a Black Adam movie out or something. She's got the power, apparently. And then another one that's on my pull list. I'm not sure which variant cover I'm going to go for at least. I do like them both. That one may be appealing a little bit. That looks a bit more classic. I don't know. But again, if you want to know about that one, just come back and check out our reviews. Is going variant for Spider-Verse, not taking it. Give me a second. I'm now going to have to kind of jump out of my thing here to see if anyone has put themselves down for it. Edge of Spider-Verse. No, I only have people who are down for the regular, so there is a spare of the variant. So you should be fine if you're one of my customers. Just reach out, message me. You know where to find me online by now, surely. JLP Games I don't recognize, though. I'm really sorry. If you are a regular customer, that's not the name you use when you come into the shop to order things. Sword of Azrael. Now, we've got a nice variant for that one. That one is particularly nice. I do like the colouring on that one. Don't get me wrong, that is bold and very Sword of Azrael, very Azrael-esque. And then there's also Dark Knight of the Soul, which is just reprinting a few of the earlier stories. Dan Waters is involved in it. He's a good writer, so give it a shot if you're a fan. Manga and graphic novels now. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, which I am probably pronouncing incorrectly. And that is volume... Oh, man, there is a volume here somewhere. 14. They put it green on light green. Yeah, can you see the number 14 on there? Bungo Stray Dogs, Beast, which is on the miniseries, but I'm fairly sure that has spoken for. Sailor Moon, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. We've been getting in more of these recently, so if you're a Sailor Moon fan, go for it. Kaiju number 8 and number 2, just for entertainment value. We only got number 1 in recently, so happy to have that. Overlord, The Undead King O, volume number 8. Overlord does well for us. Strange Academy Volume 3, Witchcraft. I'm really still waiting for Volume 1 to come back in stock so I can get my full lot of these. You Look Like Death. I can't remember if this is a new one. I know we had it in hardback, but I'm not sure we had it in paperback before, so I'm telling you we got it in. Firefly Blue Sun Rising, Part 1. Fantastic Four, the latest with Fantastic Four Reckoning War Part 1. We are getting near the end, I think, of Dan Slott's run on that. One of my favourites from last year, Rush, out in collected form right now. Absolutely worth it if you're fan of either horrors or westerns or horror westerns. And again, this is one that's not particularly new, but we've got it in stock, so I'm letting people know we have the last run back in stock. I'm not necessarily we'll have it in stock for long. It does tend to sell out, but we have it for now. Right now, I need to just move these out of the way a second. And we're going to go on to assorted products and other things we've got in. Starting with some AVP stuff, or mainly P, because, Alien vs. Predator Reckoning or Alien vs. Predator, but what we have is just two Predator. Again, I do not like the fact that you can't see these clearly, but that's at least you seeing something that we've got there. This one is one I actually do quite like. Star Wars Droids animated TV series where they do the Boba Fett in the in the cartoon stylings, which I really quite like. I got a couple of those. I also like the boxes. The fact that you got plastic so you can see, but it's still kind of sealed up, so it's not obvious. It kind of engages people a little bit more. Let's leave the Transformers for a second. Let's do this one. Pocket Pop, Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, Nightlight versions. It is only 13-day countdown rather than the full Advent, the full 31 days. I don't know what exactly the period of Advent is. I've never really looked into it. But we've got a couple of these in stock. They are reasonably pricey, but you do get 13 Pocket Pops, and I guarantee you that is worth what you're going to pay for it. Then we have Marvel Legends, which is Venom and Null in a double pack. I know everyone loves Null. He's like the best. No, honestly, a character I'm not particularly fussed with, but you do get an alternate head, and the sword does look pretty rad. So yeah, can't really complain too much on that one. Right, on to some Transformers now. Junk Heap or Scrap Heap, or I think I've seen him float with two different names depending on where I look. Again, trying to get your view with the light in on the actual figure there. Most of these are reserved. We do have a spare of RC, which I do quite like. She's a popular character. So we've got an extra one of those if people want it. And then this bunch of legacy ones are all spoken for. We have Wild Rider. So I have to check the names of these ones. I am not up on my Transformers anymore. Elita 1, which is kind of a cool figure. And Knockout, which is apparently from the Prime universe. Again, trying to get you to see what's going on inside there. Best I can, anyway. The big one, though, Transformers G.I. Joe, which is the Megatron HISS tank, or HISS tank. And I quite like the fact that when I was exploring this, I thought, well, what are they going to do to make that actually Megatron? It turns out it's going to do Megatron and then stick some stuff on him, and that was enough. I have no problem with that. I think it looks cool. And finally, this one is reserved. Nobody gets one of these. And you are really going to struggle to see the detail on it. So I'm actually going to show you the pictures on the side rather than actually try and let you see what's inside. Hatsumi Miku featuring My Little Pony Bishoju figure. Actually, yeah, on the back there, you actually get a bit better look at what the statue will look like. This is the kind of thing I'll show you just so you know that we can order them, and we order them specifically for people who pay us lots of money for them, and it's great. But we don't always have a lot of stuff like that in the store, so because they're expensive and it takes a lot of capital to have them sit there and maybe not sell for years. But if you are wanting that kind of thing to shout out, we can get them. Right. That is it for me today. I am not going to be able to do a review tonight, so it's just going to be 3 reviews this week starting tomorrow. So keep an eye out, and yeah, hit the like, subscribe thing, tell your friends about us. We're kind of cool. Bye.